Hey everyone, welcome back to 31 Days of Horror. It's night 26. What I got for you tonight is a movie that this was a bit of an interesting one for me. This is the J Horror Virus. This is a documentary from 2023, as far as I know, and it follows the rise and the birth of the J Horror, franchise. Like, not franchise, the genre. What made this kind of interesting is I couldn't find this anywhere. Um, in the states, it's on like Amazon Prime and stuff like that, and I think it's on Shutter as well and stuff. Up here, I could find nowhere. Eventually, I found someone that had a downloaded copy, so I was able to see it. Um, but let's just say though, this is a damn good documentary. It really is. I've been a fan of J horror since when it originated. I remember I remember buying the original Ring, and I bought it on VCD. If you can remember those, the 2 disc VCDs from like a Chinese bootleg back in the day. I got that and Battle Royale at the same time, both on VCD. It was an interesting time to say the least. Um, I found stuff from this documentary that even I didn't know. Like, I didn't know that essentially J horror only existed in like the late 90s into the early 2000s. Um, it's now kind of become like part of the Japanese zeitgeist of filmmaking. It's just part of it now. But the actual, the opening salvo, if you want, only lasted like a few years, and then sort of fizzled out, and then came back in bits and bobs. A really interesting documentary, I gotta say. Um, they also mention the remakes, like the American remakes, and it some of the things that kind of surprised me about that, like, well, for one, how a lot of the Japanese directors and whatever feel about their movies getting remade. They're quite happy about it. It's like, oh, it's getting remade, good. Um, I don't know. Over here, we always look at it kind of like it's like, ugh, just another remake when there's nothing wrong with the original. They have a very different viewpoint. They look at it like it's a really good thing it's getting remade. So hey, whatever. It covers, you know, the whole gamut of the genre, and it's a really interesting documentary. If you can see it wherever you are, if they have like a legit way to see it legit. Um, if you don't, um, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It took me forever to find a copy. Eventually, I did, but it is what it is, right? It's a damn good documentary. For a rating, I give it 8 out of 10. Really solid. You can definitely do worse if you're after like a horror doc for the spooky season, and yeah, also, which is kind of interesting, it actually interviews the actresses who played both Sadako and Kayako. Which I'd seen Kayako's actress before, but Sadako's actress I'd never seen anywhere, so that was kind of interesting. So yeah, take that for what you will. Uh, that's it for me. See you next time.